Hello everyone, I'm creating this video especially for my 6th graders where I will be teaching you how to draw a perpendicular bisector of a line, how to draw perpendicular from a point on the line, and how to draw perpendicular from a point outside a line. I will be teaching you these 3 cases where you will require a compass, you will require a pencil, you will require a ruler as well. So let's begin. So you can bisect any line of any measurement. So here I am taking the line measurement as 6. It's up to you, whatever line you take or whatever the question is asking you, you can take that one. So in my case, I am taking 6. So this is a 6 centimeter line, right? So I will write 6 centimeter here, and it's always a good habit to write the name of the line segment. This is A, this is B. Okay, so now what I will do is I will see that half of this line is almost somewhere here. I'll assume this is the half. I have to open my compass to more than half of this line, and what I will do is I will keep my compass on point B, and then I will draw an arc like this. Keeping it on the same point, I will draw an arc downwards, which is this one. And then I will move to point A, and I will repeat the same process. Make sure you don't change the radius of the compass. You have to keep it the same, whatever you have taken in the beginning. So this is how I will do it. Now you can see I got 2 intersecting arc. One is here, one is here. I will name this one as C, this one as D. It's up to you, whatever names you give to these points. So now the next step is to connect a line through these points like this. This is how I bisected the line. By perpendicular bisector, you actually mean that you have bisected the line into 2 equal parts. Like if this is of 6 centimeter, the 2 halves might be of 3 centimeter each. See, this one is 3 centimeter and this one is 3 centimeter. This point is called the midpoint. And this is the perpendicular, which is also basically the 90-degree angle. You can see this part is 90, this angle is 90, this angle is 90, this angle is 90, as well as the length of this part of the line and this part of the line is the same. This is how perpendicular bisector is drawn. Now coming to the next case, which is perpendicular from a point on the line. Now you have to focus on this part on the line. That means you have to take the point on the line. So let's, as usual, draw the line of any measurement. We can take, I'm taking 4 this time. So the measurement of the line is 4 centimeter, right? So I will name this as X, Y, 4 centimeter. Now remember, what I have to do is I have to take a point on the line. That means the point should lie on the line. So I will take it somewhere in the center so that it's easier for me. I'm taking this point, and this point I will name as for example, I will point this name as M. Whatever name you give it is your choice. Now okay, as now I have taken the point, I will open my compass to radius. That's up to you, not too big, not too small. I'm taking as this much radius. So what I will do is I will keep it on point M, and I will draw an arc like this, kind of a semicircle. Okay, now again you have to see that there are 2 intersecting points, this one and this one. So I will name this as P, this as Q. Okay, what's next is you have to open the compass to the more than half of this radius, this line's radius. So for your ease, what I can suggest you is you take the length of P and Q. Take the length from P to Q. Open your compass to this length, and then keep your compass at point Q. Draw an arc like this. Next, keep your compass at point P. Draw an arc like this. Okay, now again you got one point intersecting, where there is an intersecting arc, so you will name this as P, whatever name you give it. Now then again you have to connect this P with this M point. So this is how you can draw the perpendicular from a point on the line. So again, okay, so coming to the last case where you have to draw perpendicular from a point outside the line. Now you have to focus on this point outside the line. That means it should not lie on the line, it should lie outside the line. Again, let's take a measurement of a line segment. In this case, let's take 5. It's up to you whatever you take, but when it's asked in exam of a certain length, you have to take that one. So here I am taking 5 centimeter. Now it has been asked to take a point outside the line, so it's better to again take in the center so that it's easier for you. Now mark this point as O, for example. Now what you have to do is you have to open your compass in such a way that it intersects 2 points on the line PQ. Okay, let's do it. It is intersecting, yes. So we will do like this. Done. Okay, now what we have to do is we got 2 points of intersection again, this and this. We will name it as C, D, for example. Now again, just like we did in this case, we have to open the compass to this length, C, D, okay, or more than half of the radius of CD. It's like that. So if you will take the length of CD, you have to keep the compass on point D. Just a moment. Okay, you have to keep the compass on point D and draw an arc downwards like this, and then keep the compass on point O and draw an arc like this. Okay, again you got one intersecting point which you can name as R, for example, and then you have to connect point O with point R, which will be your perpendicular. So you can say in this case that OR is perpendicular to PQ. We can write it as well over here. OR is perpendicular. This is the symbol for perpendicular, right? PQ, because this line is making a 90 degree with this line, right? In this case, I can write PM is perpendicular to X, Y, and in this case, I can say that CD is perpendicular bisector of AB, right? This is how we do it. I hope you will practice these 3 cases and you will be able to, of course, do it. Thank you.